It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Chicago Bulls. A look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Harden. Outside, Maxey. Out to Harris. 6 to shoot. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. Harden against Harper. Rodman sets a screen. Kicks it out to James. Jordan up top. He's covered by Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. That shot misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Harris from deep three-point range. Harris missing again. Now the Bulls with it. LeBron kicks to Rodman. Michael Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Jordan the pass to Longley. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He's got a big body, we know that. But Longley has an underrated skill set, too.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night.
Team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Luke Longley. Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And this team expects Longley to take quality shots and rebound the ball, which is exactly what he does well.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Harden against Harper. Now here's Harden. Tight defense on him. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Going into the first game of the season, he said we have to attack them inside and in transition. See how that works out. If they don't adjust, we're going to keep pressing it. Well, Kevin, that seems like a good idea considering his explosive team that he has. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now James. After the missed 3 from Joel Embiid, LeBron kicks to Harper. Rodman trying to break free. Harper's shot's good.
Great concentration from Harper to knock it down. Through some contact, too.
And here's Harden for 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside Harper. Passes it to Longley. And finished off by Longley.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Caffey, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for LeBron. Steve Kerr's checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's Brown in for Ron Harper. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. McDaniels comes in for P.J. Tucker. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. And there's the pass to McDaniels.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Maxey with the screen on Rodman. Can they get it? Rebounded by Rodman. Chicago leading by 9. Brown dishes to Kukoc. Here's Caffey. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. There's a minute 34 left in the first. Pass to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Harrell finds Milton. 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Rodman passes to Caffey. Up top, Kerr. Over Maxey. Milton grabs the board. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Spurs. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Outside, Kukoc. That shot off. The 76ers trail by 7. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Melton. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Rodman. Now Kukoc. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Rodman sets a screen. 11 feet away. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls out front, up by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The 76ers trail by 7. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, out on the wings, Harden and Harris. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. And it's Milton in at the 1 spot.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
First free throw is good.
You know, there aren't a lot of centers in the league, true centers, who are in the MVP discussion on a yearly basis. Embiid is one of those proud few.
Luke Longley's checked in for the Bulls. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And here is James. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Jordan. And the layup is good.
High percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Here's Milton. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Harris against Jordan. Over Harris. Here's Kerr. He feeds it to Jordan. Over Harden. A shot by Jordan, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Harden outside. High post, Embiid.
Don't care how strong you are, how big you are, what you think you can do. Embiid is a load to handle. Joel will get to the line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And Embiid drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Once again, your Bulls dance team.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Kerr. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Fades back. The rebound by Harden.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Harris outside. Tipped away. He nails it, and we're tied up. And that's now 6 points for Joel Embiid.
You know, we see Embiid operate a lot from the perimeter, but he is clearly at his best owning the paint.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
A shot by Jordan, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Harden. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Milton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Down low. Here's James. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. 1:51 left to play here in the half. Harden the pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Sinks the three-pointer. And now a 3-point 76ers lead.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Caffey, he's checked in for Longley. Rodman comes in for LeBron. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Kerr. And it's Brown in for Harper. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. McDaniels comes in for P.J. Tucker. Maxey's checked in for James Harden. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Tobias Harris. in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. They set the pick. Kukoc passes to Caffey. Now here's Milton. He's covered by Brown. Now here's Melton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
There's a minute left in the second quarter. Now here's Milton. By Kukoc. They get it again. Bulls trail by 3. Jordan on the wing. The end the drought. And the Bulls with another miss.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Milton with it. Perilous screen on Kukoc. Milton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And the first one drops. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Kukoc dishes to Rodman. "15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Caffey the pass to Rodman. Brown outside. Kukoc from outside. Gets it off. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break. And the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
Everything going their way on the offensive end. Their stars are beasting, Shaq. Beasting, and I know you had a couple nights like that yourself.
I was on every night. Ernie, can you believe this guy?
No, I think he makes a very valid point.
No, remember 1995?
I remember that night.
Oh, okay, Kenny. Yeah, Kenny, you won 1 series, but you have 2 and I have 4. So there's 2 more than you and 4 more there. So both of you, shut it up.
And now let's focus on a couple of guys who have been getting it done in the first half.
Not surprising to see 2 competitive guys who bring it every time they're on the floor. It's been a spicy duel to watch.
Yeah, and we know you like it spicy.
I don't. Give me some milk.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
They've got LeBron James. Dennis Rodman is out there with Longley. Then there's Harper, and it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Shot clock at 5. And Harden launches it from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Harper.
Boy, you get so much game from a guy like Ron Harper. Passing, scoring, defending, rebounding. He really is a guy who can do everything for his team.
And Harper drops them both. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 2-point game. The pass to Embiid. Plays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Harper. On deep. That one doesn't go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Kicks it out to Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for him.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Fades. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Rodman's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside Harper. Kicks to Jordan. Back to Harper. Six on the shot clock. Stolen by Tucker. Harden with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The 76ers again. Can't hit it.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Here's Longley. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Boy, tremendous advantage on the offensive boards for Longley there. Easy putback for him.
And the 76ers call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So for the Bulls, Kukoc, he's checked in for Longley. Kerr comes in for Jordan. And it's Brown in for Harper. And then for Philadelphia, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. McDaniels comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now Maxey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Harrell. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, this is how Harrell stays efficient in boosting his scoring average. Extremely active on the offensive glass.
James outside. 7-foot shot. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
2 minutes remaining in the
Melton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Harrell. And Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in.
First team foul. Substitution for the away team.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. 5 on the clock. Perilous screen on Brown. Here's Milton. And it's off the back rim. No good. Chicago trailing here. Brown the pass to LeBron. Misses it from 7 feet out.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Pass to Milton. There's 1:17 left in the third. Harrell setting the pick for Milton. Over Rodman. Out to Harris. It's stolen by Brown. Inside, Rodman. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Rodman's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Milton the pass to Harris. Clock at 4. Here's Melton. Hits the three-point bomb. Melton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, a good passer at his position. Harris knows when to look for his teammates.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Kukoc. Here's James. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Harris looking it over. Here's Milton. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76ers ahead, up 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Let's get this pace back up, all right? Get them to move that rock again.
And Doc Rivers, seeing that his team may be getting a little sluggish out there. He senses a lot. He always talks about that. Maybe a little complacent guys with the basketball.
Yeah, I mean, he wants the guys to play with a greater sense of urgency, but also play together. And that's when this group's at their best.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so, in the game for the 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Passes to Jordan. Outside, Kukoc. Stolen by Harden. The feed to Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Embiid's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Harper against Harden. Rebounded by Tucker.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Free throw good, Maxey. Bulls trail by 10. Harper kicks to Kukoc. James looking around. Will it go? And the pass to Longley. Clock at 6. Now here's Kukoc. Defense is right there. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
You know, you can't afford to forget about Kukoc's length on the glass. I mean, he'll hurt you with it when you let him.
Harden the pass to Milton. Embiid from outside. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Embiid against Longley. And stolen by LeBron. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Longley. Dishes it to Jordan. Longley, a screen on Maxey. And a wide open look for Jordan. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Harper against Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
For the away team, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game, the way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
Rodman, he's checked in for Tony Kukoc. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Tobias Harris is checked in for Shake Milton. Harden hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's James. Outside for Jordan. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman.
You know, the 3-shot is not a go-to shot for MJ, but his touch, still undeniable.
Embiid against Longley. Embiid, no good. Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 7. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. And the Bulls making a change here. Kukoc is checked in. Bulls trail by 7. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Kevin caught up with the head athletic trainer for the 76ers. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Now, here's Maxey. Following the miss by Montrezl Harrell. 4 on the clock. The 76ers again can't hit it. Harden's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. To the inside. Here's James. And he overshot that one, missing.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. Outside,
Maxey over Jordan. Maxey, no good. And Chicago has possession. Pass to James. And stolen by Harrell. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Maxey. The dive for the ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Chicago calls timeout.
Timeout for the
They're
Bulls.
trailing by 7. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And here's Kerr from the arc. They get the rebound. Outside, Kukoc. Launches a 3. Kicks it out to Kerr. Frames it from downtown.
Steve Kerr stepping up. So calm under pressure. Unflappable.
And the 76ers call time here. They're leading by 4. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Substitution on the court.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And an intentional foul right there.
Longley. Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the away team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, Harden always has the ball in his hand, so he's accustomed to being in this position in clutch situations, and typically he delivers.
And he does get the second one, and that puts them up by 5. From deep three-point range, that shot no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
So the 76ers win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.